Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, I want to very quickly talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta season Sweet 16. All right, so I'm not too sure how Bravo feels about Candy Burst Tucker at this particular moment in time, because a few weeks ago she was kind of like low key dragging Bravo, talking about why they did not give Kenya Moore Hair Care, a non-cast member, a photograph, a promotional photograph. And I was thinking in my head, well, why would they give a non-cast member a photograph? Okay, if we giving out non-cast members, promo shots, then I should have a promo shot, and you should have a promo shot, and everybody should have a promo shot. Like, that's only reserved for Fran Doves and full-time peach holders, and she's neither. She's a guest, okay, so that she can show that little poster board, okay, at that salon grand opening, and then she gonna go about her merry way. Okay, she's not a cast member. Kenya Moore is going with the win. Fabulous, babe. Okay, no. Da-da. So Candy was dragging the show like low key, okay, criticizing it and whatnot. But it's a year or, this week on To Speak On It, she talking about, oh, I'm not one of those ex-housewives that's going to downplay the show. Okay, sis. Anyways, so Shamea Morton was on there, and she was basically previewing her life and previewing her storylines for this upcoming season, right? Y'all know Shamea is childhood best friends with Porsha, and she was a friend of for one of those seasons, and she's like appeared in a bunch of episodes, right? Okay, so she was basically talking about her upbringing and how she, was singing back in the day. She was in a group with Carrie Hilson and Shamari DeVoe, a dancer with the Hawks and a host for the Hawks, and all of these great things. And now she's getting back into her singing bag. She's getting back into her music and stuff like that, her artistry. I believe on this season, we will see her do like an artist showcase where she performs and whatnot. So she's really trying to like push her music. So we have yet again another artist onto the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which I think is interesting because we know that Drew Sidora has the same exact storyline where she's trying to push her music, and her single, I Got Five on it, right? With Dennis McKinley, who's producing the album, allegedly. And then we get to Porsha and the other women of the show, okay? Now, this part I found to be really interesting because Porsha is supposed to be her best friend. This is supposed to be her childhood best friend. Remember, she originally came on to Housewives as a guest star or a friend through Porsha, I believe, right? And then Shamea met Candy, right? And then Shamea and Candy, kind of became like this, okay? So she's childhood best friends with Porsha, but she like real life best friends with Candy. And then in today's time, she's also becoming best friends with Kelly. Okay, it seems like Shamea is more cool with Candy and Kelly than she is with Porsha. Okay, now why is that? I'm not too sure. The Housewives fans have said over the years that Porsha is a terrible friend. She doesn't know how to be a friend, right? And maybe we will see more of that in season 16, as in the trailer, we get this sit down. We get a preview of a sit down between Shamea and Porsha. And Shamea goes, I want to speak about some of the things that have disappointed me in our friendship. And then Porsha goes, and then Shamea goes, are you yawning? Am I boring you? Even though that was not a yawn, it was a sigh, but I digress, okay? That basically lets us know that this best friendship is under a lot of stressors. Now, on top of that, during the Speak On It, Candy asked, did you tell Porsha that you were interviewing for the Real Housewives of Atlanta to become a peach holder? And her energy totally changed. So like throughout the entire, interview or video, Shamea is very upbeat. She's cheery. She's happy. She has a lot of energy. It's giving Energizer Bunny. It's giving Lisa Wu season 1, Real Housewives of Atlanta. But then when she starts telling the story about how she was going through the interview process and she had told Porsha, her energy kind of shut down. And she got real like quiet and real like, just it wasn't as hype. So I'm like, okay. Now listen to what Shamea had to say.
Did you basically let her know, speak to her about it or whatever prior, or did you wait?
So I told her that I was, I guess in a sense, I don't say interviewing, but you know how it goes, how the process is. I did share that with her, and she, was like, yeah, I want you to do it. You think, Gerald's gonna do it? And I was like, I don't know. And that's just kind of like where we left it. And then when I got the official, you got a peach, I called her for sure, and I was like, I got my peach. You know, she was like, congratulations. She sent me a text back, like, congratulations. I'm excited for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I shared it with her. So I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't really know until the ink is dry. You don't know. Like, so it was kind of like, okay,
cool.
You're interviewing, but like, are you gonna get it?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got it, it was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she texted him, was like, I already got a peach. I was like, yeah, I got. You know, I literally had just found out.
The part where she goes, well, it was kind of like, oh, okay, like you're interviewing, but are you going to get it? Like, I feel like in that moment, she was kind of like mocking Porsha. Like, oh, okay, you're interviewing, but are you going to get it? Like, okay, that's cute, but is you going to get the peach? Like, we don't know yet, so let's not get too happy. Then she goes, oh, yeah, I told her I got the peach, and she texted me, oh, congratulations. Like, I don't know, it just seemed real like, I just got a vibe that maybe Porsha, like, was not that happy about Shamea getting a peach. Now, onto social media, you wouldn't be able to tell that because when the cast was announced, like, Porsha was like, oh my God, my best friend got a peach, my best friend got a peach, my best friend this, my best friend that, yeah, you got a peach finally, she got a peach. But behind closed doors, from the energy that I'm gathering from Shamea, it was like, okay, well, you're interviewing for a peach, but is you really gonna get it? Coupled with the fact that in the trailer, again, we saw them like at odds. Coupled with the fact that I know that Shamea is real cool with Kelly. They best friends now. Okay, Kelly didn't replace Porsha in Shamea's life. And, you know, then at the end of the season, they bring on Phaedra, Porsha's true best friend. Okay. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.